Hello, YouTube, Facebook, and the rest of the world. This is Thomas Chapman, and I'm coming to you with another motivational message. I know it's been a while since I have shared with you. I've been tied up with a number of projects, but things have calmed down a little bit, so I'm back. I want to talk to you about a couple things. One deals with convenience, and one deals with sort of being the nice guy or the nice girl. You know, I believe it's safe to say that most of us like convenience. We like for things to be at our fingertips. We like for things to be right there for us, so we don't have to put any extra work in. And then I also believe that most of us believe that if we do the right thing and we're the good guy, that things sort of work out in our favor. Well, back to the convenience piece. It's been my experience that convenience doesn't just happen. It doesn't just happen. If we want convenience in our lives, we have to do things to create the convenience that we want, whether it be managing our money, managing our emotions, managing the people in our circle. It all comes through deliberate action that we take. So if we want conveniences, we have to do things up front in order for us to have them. If you want the nice things or the nice car that has all the bells and whistles, that doesn't just happen. You have to do things up front, planning, budgeting, that get you there. And I think a lot of times we just think convenience happens, or when we see people who have nice things or have the all the conveniences that they didn't have to do anything, and that's really not the case. Number two is this nice guy, nice girl idea that when we put in nice comes back out, or when we do great things or we're good people, that good things happen to us. That's not always the way it works. Sometimes life is really dependent upon sort of what is in the works for us, what God's plans are. And sometimes we are bamboozled because we believe that if we do X, or we are good, then that happen. Certain things, good things will happen. And it is not my experience. It has not been my experience, and based on what I've read from different sources, that doesn't always happen. It's been my experience that yes, you can be a good guy, and yes, you can be a good girl, and yes, people will remember that. But in terms of life and really making big things happen, you have to really be aggressive, and you have to take deliberate steps to really get stuff out of life. So if something, if you're a nice guy and you sort of think, well, X shouldn't happen to me. That's the wrong way to think. Yes, you're a good guy. Something bad may happen to you, and you just have to take a licking and keep on ticking and realize that it's all a part of life. And if you really want to make it, you have to just sort of say, I did something good and something bad happened, but that's okay. I keep moving on. So just wanted to share those two things, that if you want convenience in your life, you have to do things to make convenience happen. It just doesn't happen through osmosis. And just because you're a good guy or a good girl does not necessarily mean that life is going to be in your favor. Sometimes it's not. And the way to win and the way to be successful is to keep that in perspective, so that when bad things do happen, that you don't become discouraged or depressed. You just take it and make the best of it, and you keep moving. That's all for right now. I'll talk to you next time. Be encouraged. We can make it.